Hello Capricorn, welcome to your love reading. This will be for you and your person, your significant other, your special someone. You may have just started out together or only begin in the early stages, or you could have already been together for some time. So just take it as it resonates for you. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards, so let's have a look now. Okay, so for this situation, we have... it's actually carrying on quite a bit from the life reading, so it might be worthwhile going to listen to that if you haven't already. So we have Aquarius, the innovator. So the Aquarian energy is very, it can be a little bit detached, but it is very much about the future and getting glimpses of the future. So I'm thinking that whatever is occurring in your environment, you're going to be, there's a proposal of some sort. Now this can be a course of action that you feel you want to take together, or something may propel you to do that, but this is going to go in a new direction for you. So this will be a new direction. It may be an experiment, it could be quite radical, it could really be very different from anything else you may have done in the past. Now this could be career related as well, and that's coming in on your relationship. So it's something that is new and it's different, and it's really it's about using all your skills and talents to actually get yourself there as well. It's about almost like a brand new outlook on things. But it can also be that there may be others around you who can assist you at this time to move forward as well. So you may have very supportive friends or a very supportive network, but there's something new on the table, or some sort of glimpse of the future which is coming in, and this is now, you're both looking at it from two different points of view here. But something has caused a bit of a disruption. It's about looking at things differently now, and you're going to have to be rational about it, yes, but there's certainly a cutting edge feel about it as well. It could be sort of something very new, very different, very unconventional, just different from what everybody else is doing. It could be a direction that you're going in, or it could be the way that you are relating to each other. So it's almost like you are changing the way things are moving now at this time. Now with the divine doors, we've got that's the door. We've got palmistry, fortune and tarot, collective destiny. The palm lines from birth tell your sacred palmistry. And then it says, listen to the notes of intuition. Okay, so probably what I'm thinking is, because the Aquarian energy is ruled by Uranus, which is a generational planet, okay, that it says collective destiny. So it seems to me that you may be part of a generation of people that are going in a different direction or doing things differently from what has gone on before, and this is part of what is unfolding for you. But it's saying that you need to listen to your intuition, listen to your instincts, and you will be guided. Okay, we've also got personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So something is coming in for you, something is going to come in, a result of some sort. It could also be to do with forgiveness, it could also be to do with some sort of like gratitude. So it depends on what it is, that what the result is. Okay, but something is going to be resolved for you, and it's going to it's going to entail sort of the emotional side, the instinctual side, but also to do with your family, domestic matters, your home, or just a very personal issue, which is for either one of you. One or either of you is experiencing this deeply. So emotions may have been high. There could have been a number of things involved. Sometimes it can be a mother figure as well, or family issues coming in, you and your family. Perhaps you've got children together. There's lots of considerations, but it's saying that something is going to reach a resolution. So you're going to get a result from this. So it's possible that one or other of you has is wanting to move in a different direction or try something differently, or you're just going to be setting a new kind of trend in your relationship. And we're now going to see the different reactions. So now this is for you, and then there's for your person, but the qualities or the points of view may be interchangeable, so take it as it resonates. So one of you, I'm going to assume it's you, is looking at it this way, Capricorn. So we are Capricorn. This is your Capricorn reading. So this is one of you is wanting to be in charge of this situation, to actually push it forward. There's some determination here. There's some authority here. But there's also a very competent aspect to it, a very realistic aspect. So whatever plan is on the table, or whatever proposal is on the table, one of you is wanting to be, is going to need to be the planner. Okay, the one that actually thinks things through, lays it out, does the spreadsheet, or whatever the situation is, or has the plan. Okay, there's got to be some kind of plan or strategy, and one of you is going to be more in tune with that than the other one. And this is it's kind of a serious-minded look. But so whatever the offer is, or whatever this situation is, it's about looking at things very carefully and coming up with a good plan, a solid plan, and being prepared for whatever comes in. Very down to earth, straightforward, but also kind of goal oriented and almost very ambitious about how things are going to unfold or how things are going to work out. So whoever decides, whichever one of you. Now your divine door is yes, kiss the ground and touch the sky. Your soul is set now to leap and fly. So whoever is it seems to me that this person is the one that is trying to initiate this, or is coming up with the plans, or is going to apply themselves in this, but it's saying yes to whatever it needs to be done. It's saying yes. Okay, so you've got a go ahead there, green light. Then we've got for your person, your person is more feeling oriented, whereas you are probably more business oriented. Take it as it resonates for either one of you. So the other person is more cancer oriented, feelings. So this will be instincts, intuitions, gut feelings. So your person is going to be navigating through that lens. Okay, and they're also thinking more along the lines from a family and a protective point of view. They're going to be thinking about the family, how things are going to work, and what it needs to be provided. Is there security there, and so on. But the Cancerian energy is very it is very protective, but it's also very resilient. Okay, so this person is resilient. They're very resourceful as well. So they will come up with the goods, but they are on a more feeling aspect than you are. And this is also saying that they may be a little bit sentimental or nostalgic for the past, because you're now moving into a new phase here. Now you're now going ahead with something else, and they may just be looking back at a few things at this time, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but you bring hindsight forward and understanding and wisdom. You can't live in the past, so they may just be in that mode. They could also be a little bit kind of touchy about things. They may be a bit defensive, but they're coming from a gut feel, and their concern is their family and their nurturing and the security aspect of it. Okay, so that however it relates to you, they're coming from a feeling basis. Now it says here the divine door for them, and it says a moment's joy, sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So I feel, again, this is, I think, reflections on the past. This is about memories and tapping into that. So I feel they could very much be in that mode, thinking and connecting to the past, and also perhaps being sentimental about it. But at some point they're going to realize that there is some kind of movement forward here. Something has to happen, and to take things forward. And there's a kind of a review of the past and the present, and how do we move forward so that we can make this a success. So, and this is where the Capricorn planning and getting things organized and having preparation in place is going to come in. Now, we've also got tenderness. So I feel that this is what applies to them, the tenderness aspect of it. They could be coming from this sort of point of view. So just remember, yes, one of you has to be in charge and doing the realistic things, but it can be done in a tender way, and it can also be applying that. They could be applying that to themselves, or to this dream that you have in progress here, and just come back to that. Okay. Now, we have got here Ascendant. This is the bottom of this deck. And so this is the outlook. So I feel that this is how you're going to be looking forward now, going forward. So this is kind of your view on the world, your overview of what is occurring and what needs to happen to move forward now. So it's your point of view. It's also your approach to things. So I think it's saying that there's a new approach is required here, or something that is very reflective of both of you, So it's got to be something that is aligned with you know, who you are. And so I feel there's going to be forward progress here, but you're going to need a plan. And you're going to have a plan together of how this is going to move forward. And this is where this Capricorn planning strategy energy comes in, because the other person's more on the feeling basis, okay? But this has got to be a reflection of what it is that you're trying to bring in here, or what it is that you're trying to do. It's kind of your outlook and your view of how things are going to work. What path are you following? What is the plan? Okay, so that I feel is coming in there. Then we have here the divine doors, the bottom of the deck. That is the bottom of the deck. So there's like building and construction going on there. So walkabout, you discover your path in sacred walkabout. The trees are your people, the earth is your tribe. In indigenous lessons, you find the will to survive. So this did also come up in your life reading. This is about connecting to nature, connecting to the earth principles, earth wisdom, earth knowledge, okay? All of those things. And also utilizing your resources very wisely from an earthly point of view, recycling, getting rid of toxic things in your environment. And it may involve humanitarian interests or interests which serves humanity in some way, and that is coming up with this Aquarian energy which is in the situation. So walkabout is saying connect to that aspect of yourself. You're going to find answers within this to whatever it is that you're trying to move forward on here. You may be having a change of lifestyle, and so this is going to affect ultimately everybody in your family and your connection to your person. But it's saying that there's something that you can connect to through your indigenous people, or an indigenous idea or an indigenous culture, or just connecting to earth wisdom in some way, shape or form, whether it's growing things or being involved in those sorts of activities, environmentalism, whatever it is. But you're going to get ideas and you're going to get insight into how to do things, and you need to get out and about and actually go and explore in this regard. Then we've got here a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So I feel that this is saying that whatever is occurring here, whether you need to get consensus from your person or whether this you're wanting to move forward with something, it's saying that there's some kind of give and take. Libra is always about balance in a relationship. It's always about your needs and their needs. And are they balanced? Are you each listening to each other? Are you each supporting each other? This is about mutual support, okay? But it's saying that there's a win-win outcome forecast here. So whether this is a decision between the two of you to move forward on something, or you're coming to some sort of consensus on something, but I feel that there's going to be some kind of forward movement and a win-win outcome. And also any legal matters, it's saying the same thing, and that also did come up in your reading, your life reading. So a full moon, again, it's a result, and this is very much it can also be, as I said, about forgiveness and gratitude as well. So you may be waiting for news, or you may be waiting for a result, or it's something that you're initiating and you're hoping for the yes to go ahead, and this will be it. Okay, Capricorn, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and I will see you next time.